lucky to be living in one of the best harbours and really places to go boating in the world. Here in Sydney Harbour, one of the best things about it is that no matter what the weather's doing, there's always somewhere out of the wind, calm, that you can anchor up and really enjoy time with your friends and family.
Yeah, and so what we thought would be a really valuable exercise is we've grabbed the wives, we've grabbed the kids. What we're going to do is show you an amazing day out on the water, but more so importantly, our top 5 favourite anchorages around Sydney Harbour. So we've got everyone on board, we've got all the gear, we're just about to head off to Manly. We're going to pull in, grab some coffees and some pastries and show you anchorage number 1. So come along for the ride.
Let's go.
Alright guys, so we've just gotten to our first anchorage. We've come just a couple of bays back from Manly, so Little Manly. We're actually currently out the front of Collins Beach, which is, you know, one of my favourite spots. Beautiful beach there, you're surrounded by natural bushland, you've got the jump rock there, and we're in about 2.5 metres of water at the moment. So perfect if you want to jump off the boat, have the kids in the water, but still be able to see the bottom. Sam, run us through, like, you know, if you're going to be anchoring at this spot, you know, some need to knows.
Yeah, so as Jack touched on, and as you could probably see, we're really protected in here. Conditions that you do want to avoid if you are coming here is if it's ever blowing, you know, from the southwest. But otherwise, any other conditions, we've got a nice sandy beach in there, so it's great to swim in to shore if you want to kind of get on land and, you know, take your umbrellas and set up on there. Over to the right here, we've got the famous jump rock. Been, you know, quite a few years since we've swum over there and climbed up and done that jump, but that's a real popular thing, you know, particularly for kids and teens.
All right, well, I think all that's left to do is let's get stuck into this brekkie, and I think we'll just kind of hang around here and have a bit of a feed and then take you off to anchorage number 2. We'll get in the trunks and we'll go for a dip. What do you say?
Yeah, I don't know about the trunks, mate, but yeah, got the board shorts on and it'll be good to get in the water.
Beautiful, let's do it.
All right, so here we are, we're at anchorage number 2, which is, we're actually going to kind of double this up and talk about 2 anchorages here, but we're right in the heart of Middle Harbour. Just behind us here, we've got Castle Rock, and just on the other side of us, you know, 200 metres, we've got Chinaman's. Now, on this side, Castle Rock is particularly perfect for those, you know, nor'easterlies and easterlies, and then if it's blowing hard from the west, you shoot over to Chinaman's. Now we're anchored again in about 2 to 4 metres. It's a sand bottom, so really easy to anchor.
Yeah, look, I love it here because ultimately you've got your own private beach here with palm trees, you know, as your backdrop. It's absolutely stunning, it's scenic, and also if, you know, you've been running around all day, you literally have the marina, you know, just a stone's throw away where you can get fuel, ice, you know, cold beers, and there's a beautiful restaurant there as well. You can hire a temporary berth if you want to pull in for a bite to eat. So it kind of has it all. And a good service centre as well, I believe.
Yes, that's right, yes, there's not a bad service centre. This is, you know, where we are now, we're probably 500 metres, you know, away from Short Marine HQ. So very, very blessed and lucky in that way. We'll swim in, we'll grab the kids and go for a swim before we head off to spot number 3. And before we head off, here we are just on the other side of Middle Harbour here. So this is Chinaman's Beach. It's about 200-300 metres from where we were at Castle Rock. And as you can see here, we are perfectly protected from whenever there's a big westerly. We're just on our way to the next anchorage. Now, this is definitely not one of our top 5 anchorages, but for those that are that way inclined, this is a nudist beach. I just found out Jack actually took Jade, his wife, there on their first date, so don't know how to explain that, but yeah.
All right, folks, we're still on our way to anchorage number 3. We've just pulled in here to Watson's Bay to go and grab some fish and chips from Doyle's for the family. Again, one of the amazing things about outboards, as you can see, is we lift those bad boys up, back right close into the beach, and I'm going to wade across and grab our food for us, and then we're going to head over to anchorage number 3. And probably something important to clear up is I did take Jade to that nudist beach, but I actually did not know it was a nudist beach before I went there, so thought I'd just clear that one up. All right, here we are, anchorage number 3. We've made it to the eastern suburbs. Milk Beach behind us. Beautiful bayside beach on the harbour. We've got the city back behind us, which we'll cut to in a second with the Centrepoint Tower and the harbour bridge there. It's just a beautiful, crystal clear little bay. Talk to us about the wind conditions and why you would anchor here, Sam.
Yeah, so in terms of when this spot would be the go-to is anything from the east. Anything easterly, you're going to be really, really well protected here. And to be honest, all the way along this Vaucluse and Rose Bay area is just going to be, you know, glamour. summer in those conditions.
Yeah, and I think something else to kind of call out, you've got 3 spots you can go and pick up some fuel if you're running low. There's also some cafes nearby which you can jump off and grab more supplies if you need to. So yeah, all around a good spot, and yeah, you're not too far from the city if you want to dash under the harbour bridge for a quick photo too. All right guys, coming in at number 4 is Taylor's Bay. That's probably one of my favourites. I spent a lot of time here. What you do is you have this sandbank that's running along with a bit of a drop off, so you can get the boat nice and close in, but you know, you can jump in the water and wade around. It's only about waist height or knee deep for the most part. So if you've got the little ones, it's absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, it feels like you're in a national park here.
You're super protected from anything coming from the south or the west in here. Definitely a good pick, Jack.
Yeah, I think it kind of feels like pit water here, you know? You feel like you're up the back of pit water somewhere. So yeah, it's pretty scenic. It's nice and chilled here. Perfect day for what we wanted to do. So this is going to be our next swim spot. After that, we'll probably head on over to number 5, where I think it's probably time for a beer, isn't it?
Yeah, we're getting close. Well, here we are at spot number 5. We're just anchored off Athol Beach here, which is just on the other side of Mossman from where we were before. We've got Taronga Zoo just behind us here, the city and the skyline, which you can't miss. It's been a pretty special day, Jack, but what is it about this spot, why you wanted to bring us here?
Yeah, Sam, you summed it up nicely. You do have the city behind you, and as the sun starts to set, sitting out on the bow of this Grady White 415 which we're on is arguably the spot to be. A couple of cocktails in hand, the sun's going to dip behind the harbour bridge there. If you've got family visiting or friends visiting, it makes for the most idyllic sunset location. But also what I like, if you want to come with us, I'll take you through, because again, we've been pretty big on the private beaches. Again, you do have a beautiful beach. Got several kind of little bays along here, so depending on whether each one is busy or not, pull in, swim ashore, build sandcastles with the kids. It's perfect.
All right, so that's a wrap up of our top 5 anchorages. You know, comment below if you got value from this. It's what we do these sort of videos for. If you think that we missed anything, I would love to hear from you. And if you want to find out any more information about the boat that we're on as well, send us a message and we'd love to hear from you.